It's time to look at something a bit more modern as the team take a quick first look and drive of a brand new EV. Yes, it's the fifth gear recharged team test.
This week, the team tested the Cupra Formentor e-hybrid.
The Cupra Formentor is available as a petrol-only car. However, being fifth gear recharged, we've gone for the petrol-electric version. Prices for the hybrid start at £36,000, but our more powerful mid-spec one is around 40 grand and it puts out 245 horsepower.
Boys, let us just remind ourselves that Cupra is the sort of performance sporty side to Seat.
Good looking car, isn't it?
I like it, yeah. All these little bits here and the wheels. I think there's some really nice detail to it.
Do you know what that is, Karen? That's chiselled. Looks muscular.
Like
What's
my
chiseled?
jaw 10 pounds ago.
Kind of a bit Lamborghini-esque in my warped mind. It's a coupe, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an SUV coupe.
Do you know the best thing about this car? Is the logo looks like the sort of thing you'd see on a Power Rangers pants.
I honestly think my small child could knock that up in an afternoon.
I'm a child, so it appeals to me.
So under the bonnet, we've got a 1.4-litre turbocharged petrol engine and an electric motor that will let you do 34 miles on electric only.
See, I think hybrid is the way to go.
Jason's a fan, but Rory thinks the issue with plug-in hybrids is the fact you have to plug them in.
Most people are going to basically run it on electric power, run it down, and then never charge it up again, which means the petrol engine is carrying around the motor and the batteries. The other downside to having a hybrid, though, is that usually all the electronics and the batteries and the motors, they take up space, which makes the boot smaller.
So, naturally, we had to look.
The boot space in the petrol version is 450 litres. This is 345, not even a spare wheel.
You can still get enough luggage in for 4 people.
But then we spotted another problem.
You know what is really a bit crap?
Go on.
Look at the exhaust pipes.
Oh,
That is so wrong.
I don't understand why they blanked it off with those sort of plastic bits of bodywork.
The actual exhaust is under there. It's a double
twin
pipe.
pipe.
But it's just
It's
pointed
a bit
forward.
naff, isn't it?
It just looks sad.
Boys, it's a 5-seater, so should we go and check?
Yeah. This looks all right in here, and all this leather. I'll tell you what was surprising is how much legroom there is in the back.
I like the steering wheel, the colours on the steering wheel, like little stitching across the dash.
Yep.
The one negative about sitting at the back was the front seats seem very big and bulky in front of me.
So when you're in the fridge, you need to look forward.
I do.
Do you?
I genuinely get car sick. Bizarrely, in the
really?
back seat. Yeah, if I
Great.
can't see the road.
Got a sick bag?
I've got his shirt, haven't I? Can't get any worse.
Whoa.
I've got to give them credit, though, because on some cars, all these are like virtual buttons, but these are physical, so you don't accidentally press them while you drive.
Good point. Should I press this one?
See, yeah.
Yes.
So to test the handling, we went to a handling track.
Where we decided we'd all take the wheel for a single lap. I started off by seeing how the Cupra handled the combined power of both its electric and petrol power plants.
So you are now in sport mode. Let's go into Cupra mode. That's the one they say is the
There we go.
top dog.
Oh, God.
Wasn't sure again.
I've had lunch.
So I've just
You've
pressed it
just
on
watched the
button.
road, Butler-Henderson.
This moves very well.
That's all right.
I thought that the chassis was good, and it was good enough to be able to take more power. So in a way, they've shot themselves in the foot. Or perhaps we can wait for a new super-duper Cupra soon. All change!
Then I had a go, and I decided to put it in EV-only mode because I wanted to see what it was like to drive with only the battery. Listen. So when you want that peace,
Honest to God, no engine.
nothing at all, it's just batteries. Here's the problem, though. I've now run out of battery. Unfortunately, Vicky had used quite a lot of the EV mode in her efforts, which meant that I could only do about 500 metres.
So, thanks to me, Rory's electric-only lap was a bit of a failure, though it was impressive while it lasted. On to Karun.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, God.
On the whole, I thought the Cupra handled really well. The steering feel was nice, it was positive. It handles nice enough. I was a bit disappointed with the lack of power, though. I'm in Cupra mode, but it doesn't feel especially like, wow, look at that go.
It seemed a common theme was developing, not enough oomph. Would Jason agree? Well, he had another issue before that.
It's auto-changing. don't want it to change up. I couldn't stop it up changing. It had a mind of its own.
I can't see what I'm doing.
Probably wise.
Come on.
Nice chassis. It has got a nice chassis.
Yeah. But it hasn't got anywhere near enough grunt. So let's see if we get through here flat. Oh, yeah, Butler! Go on the grass, bit on the grass, that's okay.
Thanks a lot.
I think we've had enough, actually.
Once we'd all escaped, how would we score the Formentor?
It looks great. It has a good interior and a good chassis, but it just doesn't have that wow factor that I was really hoping for. So I'm going to give it a 6.5.
I think the car itself is brilliant. However, this particular powertrain is a little bit of a letdown. So therefore, give it a 7.
Looks great. I love the interior. Felt it was underpowered, so I'm going to give it a 7.
I like the styling, I like the interior, I like the way it drives, but it's just a bit gutless. It gets a 7.
Which gives the Cupra Formentor e-hybrid a team test score of 27.5 out of 40.